Oops. All right, welcome aboard, guys. Sorry, I'm talking away and I hadn't pressed the record button.
Turn right onto American Drive.
Okay, plug in the camera. Rerouted the cable for the dash cam.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
I think this will work out better. Okay. So I haven't run a Lime Creek run with 14.2.2.4. And I think Dirty Tesla was saying something about 14.2.2.5 being out, although his impression was less than stellar. Whatever. Now, I did do a Lime Creek run where I went uphill, but that's not quite the same thing. Or it's kind of fun to go try it every once in a while. And today is a very beautiful day. You think it's 69 degrees? I'm thinking it's much warmer than 69 degrees, but we just come out of the garage. Oh, I'm not talking enough, am I? Uh-oh. Now, at some point, I need to go downtown and try out the robotaxi, don't I? Well, I'm not quite sure, because most people are doing it downtown, the old downtown. What I thought of as downtown when I first moved here. Right, and that was basically from the UT campus down to the lake, and between Mopac and, I don't know, it's past I-35 to the east, but I usually didn't go that way. Wow, it's a pickup bus. And now when you think of downtown, you're at least up the 45th Street or something like that, if not all the way up to Stack. Or maybe even US 183 on the north side. Austin is so much bigger than it was when I first moved here. Anyway, so my previous thought was like, I can go to the Pink Garage at the Domain and get a ride over to Q2. Oh, it's a short ride, but I don't want my first ride to be long. I want it to be short. I'm not here to test the boundaries of the geofence or any of that. My main goal is to just confirm that I can get a taxi ride. And it looks good. Start with small things first if you're new to it. Okay, anyway, whatever, peace and harmony. Oh, now that it feels like mid-spring up here in Central Texas. Although something, I forgot exactly what it was, reminded me that it was just a few years ago we had that big ice storm. So yeah, it could freeze. Oh, I haven't checked on Walmart. So I ordered some fava beans. I told you that, right? Ordered some fava beans. I'm kind of waiting for that to show up.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
But the fava beans are more resistant to cold temperatures. And I've also realized that, or found out that the basil plants are not perennial, so
Now turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
I'm not sure what that means for those guys. But I have seeds, so we can go back and figure out how to get the seeds to grow. Strawberries are perennial, so that's good. All right, anyway. It's 2:38. Oh. So for those of you like who are interested in the SpaceX stuff, so Elon Musk has basically said that they're going to do a more interim approach of making the moon a base. Before, Musk was saying was the moon's just a distraction from going to Mars. Well, yeah. But Mars, at least the way I've always heard it, there's the rotation differences between Mars and Earth. I thought it was every 3 years, maybe it's every 2 years. Whatever it is, it's only really close enough to make travel reasonable during that short period of time, and then you gotta wait for the next interval. And it takes what, two months to get there? Is that what they say? At least with the estimations of what the technology will be when we actually go. I don't know. I listened to their discussion of what SpaceX requires for getting to Mars. No, just getting to the moon. The fueling requirements to get to the moon. They're saying they need like 6 or 7 tankers of fuel going up to get the Starship to go to the moon and back. It seems kind of odd to me, but what do I know? Now keep in mind, the reason why it sounds odd to me is because when we went to the moon back in '69, there's this little space capsule and a service module, so to speak, that contained all the fuel for providing power to and from the moon and anything else they needed, like heating. So the idea that the Starship would need so much more seems kind of alien to me. And I know this spaceship is much bigger, but size doesn't really mean a whole lot when you're in space. At least I don't think it matters that much. But what do I know? We'll see what happens, right? Anyway, so part of the reason for you're like, yo, this sounds like a great idea, is because the moon stays pretty constant distance. I mean, it comes closer, it goes further away, but it's not something you go like, well, I have to wait for this particular day of this particular year. I mean, you may make decisions based upon the distance from Earth, prioritizing one day over another, but that's within 2 or 3 weeks. Whatever, we'll see what happens. Oh, this guy's going to cut in front of us.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
The cool thing about creating a moon base is I think I could tolerate a trip to the moon. All right, the trip to Mars is like, that's just too far away to even think about.
Farm to Market 1431.
Have young people do that. Oh, I guess he is my, I guess he is running for my congressional seat. That's why I'm seeing so many ads for him. And there's one guy, there's some group running ads supporting him, and I must see that ad 10 times a day. I'm not sure. Why don't we wait for this truck to go instead of cutting them off? Just an idea. So the truck was over there, and FSD was kind of like starting sneaking up on blocking him in, basically. Well, that's not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is back off and let him get space so he can get over. Although he's going a bit slower, he's not going that slow. Whatever. And so he's going like, wait, I don't know if I trust that Tesla. Or if he looked close enough, I don't trust that Tesla with FSD on. And normally FSD is polite and like, no, you go ahead and go in front of me. It's far safer you do it that way. So I'm kind of surprised he's not doing it that way. But okay. Oh yes, it's time to cut over, right? Did I do that? Okay, I didn't say it, but FSD didn't have any issues on there, did he? Not really. No, we're not seeing the back of the dam because that's not there. All right, we've reset. Let's get going. Okay, he's going to do it his way.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on Mary Street.
99%. So it looks like 29 miles without FSD
now
on.
Make a U-turn to stay on Mary Street.
Oh, he's doing this turn a little bit sharper.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Vista Street.
All right, so we hadn't talked about this in a while, but
Now turn left onto Vista Street.
when Big Turkey was younger, her mom signed her up to try a Taekwondo class.
Now turn left onto Farm to Market 2769.
But they said, well, she's too young to be here. Like, oh, okay. Once you knew what the rules were, oh, okay, I get it. But we never came back around. Now that she's older. Anyway, there's a Taekwondo class over here, or I don't know, gym, what do you call it? Center. Oh, I can vote here. Oh, I forgot.
destination will be on the right.
Ben Bias. Okay, so he is one of the choices. Oh man. Yes, it's a Spark.
Now your destination is on the right.
And her pants match the car, sort of, kind of. No, the car's yellow. That's what's unusual about it. Oh, whoops. All right. That car's one to back up, so let's not hold them longer than we have to. All right, whatever. No, that's just personal choice. All right, 9.2 miles, 16 minutes. It sounds like we just did Lime Creek. 189.8 miles. FSD wise, I don't think there's anything in particular to say, other than, you know, why do we want to block in somebody who's backing out? But like I said, that's personal choice. All right, let's go do some shopping, shall we? Well, I didn't go to UTRGV, dude. Whatever, peace and harmony.
Now turn left.
Boy, Ray, you're just picky. Yeah, okay. Oh, it is straight ahead.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Ugh. They have their car part plugged in. Yeah, okay. 3.2 miles, really? 10 minutes. 352.1. Now, we did come up that big hill on 620. I mean, relatively speaking, for the yeah. Anyway, peace and army. FSD wise, no issues with FSD whatsoever this time around. Okay. What? Oh, pressed the wrong button. Okay, I was wondering why it was so short. Alright, we're gonna have 62% when I get home. Okay. Press the button, let's keep going. Alright, so quick little walk around. It looks almost exactly like I said. It's a corporate office. Okay, Big Turkey saying that, oh, there's a cafe in here. I don't know, maybe somebody works here. Well, no, people work here, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't sound like they're set up for tours. I mean, I didn't talk to them, I just drove by. But I would assume they probably have somewhat standard corporate hour type things. Yeehaw.
Now turn right onto Vista Park Drive.
So you gotta wonder when you see these people go by in a Tesla, Why don't you have FSD in there? Now I get it. Some of you would say, oh, well, I like driving. Well, it doesn't say you can't have a... We could go. Come on. Go, 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 go. He's watching these. There's two cars that are turning right into the parking lot.
Now turn left onto North Farm to Market 621.
But he's like, I'm not sure. Oh, well, there's two lanes turn left. For a second, they're going, wait, I didn't. Too late, you already picked. Okay, it'll be almost 5 o'clock by the time we make it home. What does that say? 248.9? Is that what it was before? Okay. Since this deputy is dedicated to following me, let's go sloth mode. Doesn't matter, these two cars in front of me are going slow too. Well, it's only been a couple hours. Couldn't have changed, could it? I don't think so. 248.9. 248.9 is the price of regular unleaded over here at the QT on West New Hope. It's Cedar Park. Alright, just happened to come across that. This time I didn't have a bus in front of me blocking me. It was strictly my car reacting to the school bus. I wish he would show the flashing red lights on top, but what's more important is he actually reacts properly.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left. Now your destination is on the left.
Okay. Dink. What's going on? Okay, nice. Oh, I haven't moved that block. Okay, a little bit of accelerator. And he's right up on the block. Okay. Yes, I know. Hey, you're not patient enough. Too bad. Alright, 24.5 miles, 44 minutes, 153.7 watt hours per mile. That's the current drive. The total trip, 63.6 miles, 11.5 kilowatt hours for 180.3 watt hours per mile. 180.3. 1,000 divided by 180 equals 5.5, 5.6 actually, if you round it up. 5.6 miles per kilowatt hour. Yeehaw! What else was there to say? What about FSD, Ray? So going out, FSD was reacting to I guess maybe the sun reflecting off. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, there was tar strips on 1431 going eastbound. And whenever those tar strips showed up and he felt like he had room to move, he moved. FSD, that is. Sometimes he moved right. One time he moved left. Like, what are you doing? But I mean, whatever. It's the way it is, right? That's the only thing I really remember of significance. Now, coming into Randalls, he was a little bit slow pulling into the lane for parking, and he chose that we're going to park right next to a car that's waiting to back out. So that car is going to have to wait for us to pull in. So there I did a brake on FC off and moved further down the parking lot. It just seemed like a better choice to me. But you may not necessarily like that. And if you don't like it, too bad. It's just the way it is. But I mean, other than that... Oh, so if I were to put up the long video, you would see that we went by, I think it's a Williamson County cop. I'm not sure, but I think it's Williamson County. Or I'm sorry, Williamson County deputy. And interestingly enough, she chose to follow me. Now, I also had a Lexus LX that was kind of sort of road racing me, and he had shortly before then pulled around me and was accelerating up the road. As soon as he recognized the deputy, which was a little late, he hit the brakes. But for whatever reason, she chose to follow me. I don't know. It's the way it is. Okay, get over it. We did go through the school zone at the high school. Same as it always is. For some reason, FSD or Tesla has map data that overrides the signs. Or maybe they depend upon the map data to handle the active school zone. Okay. But, I mean, he starts accelerating, but he's not accelerating a whole lot before he gets to the end. So we're kind of okay there. And we also encountered a school bus over here on American Drive. So that one went well as well. So I would say again, on principle, I mean, I should be saying it's an A, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say it's an A minus. Okay? Just on principle. Today was pretty good. Now, yes, the spots where he's moving back and forth because of the tar stripes, that's stupid. But whatever. I mean, it has come and gone in FSD 14, so that's the way it is. Okay? Anyway, there you go. A minus, but it was really good today.